Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. The Iran-China deal, which is worth $400 billion spread over 25 years, has been leaked to the press, and instantly it has been revealed by the Hindu newspaper of India. This is an 18-page document which is called the Comprehensive Plan for Cooperation between Iran and China. The interesting thing about this deal is that the Chabahar to Zahedan railway project with India has been dropped. This 628-kilometer track, which was inaugurated last week, was to extend to Zaranj in Afghanistan. And we know that an alternate route was being constructed. The road has already been constructed from Chabahar to Zaranj and then all to Dil Aram, connecting it to the Afghan ring road. So this was a measure to actually bypass Pakistan. Anyhow, what has happened now is that the Iran Chabahar to Zahedan railway project, which was being supported by India, has been dropped. And the project, which is still ongoing, will now be funded by the Iranian National Fund. And the Iranian National Fund would be releasing up to $400 million, and this project is likely to be completed by March 2022. So it will be from Chabahar to Zahedan. Zahedan is on the border of Pakistan, and Pakistan railway line goes up to Zahedan into Iran. So it will be a good connectivity. So this Iran-China cooperation plan envisages investment in infrastructure, manufacturing and upgrading, and energy and transport facilities. It will also be looking into refurbishing ports, refineries and other installations. And as a quid pro quo, Iran would be committed to provide oil and gas to China for the said period. It has also been said that the Chabahar port will be leased to China. Perhaps there is a malicious intent in this news item. And it will be linked to the port in Gwadar, the Pakistani port in Gwadar. So China has also promised to link up Chabahar to another port which is called Bandar Jask, which is about 350 kilometers from Chabahar. The railway project, which was between the Iranian Railway and the Indian Railway Construction Limited, also known as IRCON, was part of a trilateral agreement between Iran, India and Afghanistan. And as I said before, it was a bid to actually bypass Pakistan, because currently Afghanistan is dependent on all trade activity through Pakistan. Afghanistan has its own problems because of it being landlocked. So this alternative route was being constructed to provide Afghanistan access to Central Asia and other countries as well in the region. So in May 2016, Narendra Modi had visited Tehran, and he had signed this trilateral agreement in presence of the Iranian president and the Afghan president. All three of them were there, and according to that trilateral agreement, IRCON, the Indian Railway Construction Company, had promised to provide all services, and India had promised to finance various projects in Chabahar and this railway line with financial support of $1.6 billion. India never began that program. There were multiple visits by their engineers, surveys were done, but somehow India kept on dragging its feet. And although, very interestingly, the United States of America had provided a sanction waiver to India, the United States was actually encouraging India to develop Chabahar because they wanted some kind of influence in this area. So despite that, it hasn't worked out. So I think as far as Pakistan is concerned, it portends well. The connectivity issue will be in Pakistan's favor if Chabahar gets connected to Gwadar, which already, this project was already in the pipeline. Pakistan and Chabahar, Pakistan and Iran had already agreed to lay this railway line and connect these two ports. Meanwhile, two more important events which are taking place in the region. Are that Pompeo has declared that China is trying to build a maritime empire in the South China Seas. So there are these military drills taking place there, although China has totally rejected this claim, but this is what Pompeo, the United States Secretary of State, has said. And also north of Iran, there is a bloody clash going on between the Azerbaijanis and Armenians. Iran is not involved there, but Turkey is supporting Azerbaijan. The Azeris are essentially Turkic. Meanwhile, Russia and the United States of America are trying to defuse the situation. Iran, Russia and the United States of America are co-chairs of the Minsk group of the Organization of Security and Cooperation in Europe. So this is how the world is moving. Thank you very much for listening to me.